Sit down, make sure you're comfy, got someone to eat and drink, and you're ready to listen because this is going to be a long video. Hey guys, it's me Charlie and I was hit by a car. This is not clickbait or anything to do with that. On the 17th of November, we went on holiday to Spain, as you've seen in some of our most recent videos. On the 24th of November, we came home from Spain at about 3 in the afternoon, which was a Thursday. That night at 7:30 there would be a youth club which we went to every week. It was 8:45 at night. I came at the youth club, so the youth club's here, there's a main road here and my house is here, like right opposite. So I came at the youth club, looked left, there was nothing coming, looked right, there was a car coming but it was ages away so I could have made it. I was running diagonally towards my house and I was hit by a car on my left side. I flew up into the air. I dented the bonnet of the woman's car. I did like a free cartwheel in the air and fell on my right side. I still can't believe to this day that I actually got hit by a car. Anyway, after I was hit, my friend said that I ran towards my house because of adrenaline and like shock. Then about 5 seconds later I collapsed in my friend's arms because I couldn't stand up because my leg was in so much pain and I couldn't move my shoulder. So my mum comes out my house and drives me to the hospital as quick as she can. I had x-rays as soon as I went into the hospital. I came back a day later to see the physiotherapist. She put me in a sling because I had dislocated my shoulder and popped it back in at the same time of the crash. 5 days after, on the Tuesday, we got a phone call from the hospital saying that I had to come back to the hospital to get a plaster fitted. My mum was confused and so was I because it would be 5 days later and I was walking on my leg fine and it was just aching a bit. It didn't feel like I did anything major, but it turns out that I had a high fibular fracture on the left leg with a possible Weber C injury. So that was another big shock. I was in this cast for 2.5 weeks. It should have been longer, but we had to go back to the hospital because my leg was like slipping out of the cast almost, like it got way too big for my leg. They then fitted this removable boot. I have been in this boot for 2.5 weeks now. I still have 1 more week in it and then I can go back to normal shoes. I still have scars and bruises and cuts on my arms and my legs. The scars are always going to be there and they're going to be a reminder that I should always use a crossing. Even if it does take 20 extra seconds just to get across the road. The doctors couldn't understand why I was still alive. Because you don't get hit by a car and only break your leg and dislocate your shoulder most of the time. Like 9 out of 10 people die from getting hit by a car. The doctors say I'll make a full recovery, but the fear is still always gonna stay with me until I die. It was not a hit and run. The woman still keeps in contact with me to make sure everything's okay, and it's just, I can't believe it. Even now I still get scared when I'm in the car and some stupid random idiot in another car just swerves right in front of us, or I see people running across the road and I just shout out the window be careful, because you never really want to take that chance because you could die, literally like that you could die. But my message to you guys is to stay safe on the roads, use zebra crossings because 20 extra seconds getting across the road, because it's so much better than dying or being paralysed for the rest of your life. It was a hard story to tell, but I hope this has made you aware of how dangerous cars are, and stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.